Grace and peace. I had to get on here and give you all this powerful revelation that God bestowed upon me while I was in prayer. One of the things God told me is that not only is He charging these false leaders in the course of heaven, but one of the things that you have to understand is that if you are attending a church and your pastor is paying for sex, if your pastor cheats on his wife, if your pastor does witchcraft, if your pastor is a whoremonger, if your pastor is a liar, if your pastor is full of pride, this is what you are sowing into on a weekly basis, bi-weekly, by month, however you get paid. Okay, this is why you will never see progress in your life. What you must understand is that money is an agreement. That's number one. Number two, prayer is an agreement. Okay. And so what you're telling the spirit realm is that because the spirit realm don't play fair. The spirit realm don't care that you've never seen your pastor pay for sex. The spirit realm know what your pastor is doing. The devil knows what your pastor is doing. So when you willfully give to these ministries and your life never changes, your spiritual gifts are never heightened. You never walk into your God ordained purpose. You live a life full of defeat. It's your responsibility to find out why. It's not the pastor's responsibility. Every time you sow into false ministries, that is recorded in heaven. Every time you disregard a dream that you get about a pastor and your church and you disregard it, that is recorded in heaven. Your life is going to testify against itself. When anybody stumbles across my content, it is not because of an accident. The algorithms. There's a reason why you stumbled across my teachings. That is also recorded in heaven. When you sow into ministry sparingly, that is recorded in heaven. When you sow bountifully and you sow cheerfully, that is also recorded in heaven. Please understand that everything that we do is being recorded. And when you are under a spiritual covering from a leader who is demonic, that is why you will never come out of sin. This is why you have iniquitous patterns. This is why you leave the church, you turn on trap music, and you go fornicate. This is why you are still committing sodomy. This is why you've never exposed the incest and molestation in your family. Do you get where I'm going with this? Please understand this is why you are stuck in a pattern you're never going to get out of. If you think for 2 seconds out of your day, God ordained for you to go to a church, you tithe faithfully, and nothing never changes in your life, you magically and mysteriously come across a TikTok apostle named Genesis. You sow one time and wow, the floodgates open. But then you hate me because I correct you and tell you the truth. You see how demonic you are? You see how skeptical you are? Because it can't be. This cannot be true. This is, you reject the truth just like they rejected my daddy Jesus. It is the exact same way. But I pray that this message convicts you, blesses you, and open your spiritual eyes. Because y'all are blind guys walking, headed straight to destruction.